So within that journey, guys, I wanted to share what happened, the success stories we created, right? We created this academy only because a friend of mine shared a concept called trade alerts, which I was already buying. If you don't know what a trade alert is, it's a prepackaged trade from experienced traders, right? They map out the trades and they will sell them per trade, or for a membership fee, you can get multiple trades. And so I've been doing that for quite some time, and my friend knew it, but he said, hey, this is a great concept you might like, right? It's only $99. Now I was thinking to myself, that can't make much money because I pay a lot more for my trade alerts. So $99, they can't have much value, but because you're a friend and I trust you, I'll take a look, right? Within about 10 days, I took a $100 broker account, followed the company's trade alerts, just plugged in what they gave out, and took my account from $100 to over $1,000. Right now, we're not here to sell you or convince you that the service works, because the results speak for themselves, right? Just last month, the system that we're going to be implementing created over 20,000 pips. In this industry, pips are profit, right? And so that's a measurement of profit, and that's that's a wealth wave, if you will, when you can actually do that month in and month out for a community of people. And so I saw it that way, and I called my friend back and I said, guys, I said, Ethan, this can make some serious income, and more importantly, at a time right now where more people are actually looking, right? Millions of people are out of work, and millions more will become out of work thanks to artificial intelligence and robotics and all the things that are happening in our global economy. The financial world is shifting, right? Changing drastically. And so people need to be informed and educated. And now we actually have a system and a service that can not only educate, but also empower, right? Because we can give not only the information and knowledge, but we have some amazing resources that show people the way they can actually make money, allowing them to mirror trade. And so let me talk more in specific, not just about my success in my little trades, right? Because I was excited, but I got more excited when I saw this, what you're looking at, right? This is our revenue sharing program, in addition to the trading income. And when I talk about this, guys, remember, this part is optional, but we're about to launch one of the greatest concepts, helping people make money from home, a skill set, not a product, not something, a lotion or potion that you got to sell for people to lose weight and all of the things, right, that we know about in the home-based space. We're now going to teach a skill set. And I've watched so many of my friends over the last few months become not just great home-based business builders, but they're great now at recognizing a good trade and following the trade alerts and a trend in the trading markets, people who had no experience just a few weeks or a few months ago. That is absolutely exciting, because again, it shows you that the power of this education and knowledge works. And so in that journey, we actually took off. We created over 50 people. Let me show you, right? We had about, let me give you some round numbers. There were about 20 plus people making $500 a month residual income, this first level of founder. I'll show you how to get there in just a second. We had about 20 people in just about 60 to 90 days create a residual income of $500 a month, right? In a very short period of time. Then you had, you can't see my screen. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks, Mr. Salon. Let me share my screen, and that might help. Share screen. There we go. I apologize. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So like I mentioned, guys, there were about 20 families in a very short period of time creating $500 monthly residual. There were about 15 families at $1,000 a month, right? Then we had a handful of families, almost a half a dozen people making $2,000 a month, $500 a week. We actually created one $10,000 monthly earner, and that was all in a span of about 6 to 8 weeks. This happened so fast that the platform we were working with, guys, really imploded and wasn't really ready for what my 20 years experience and my partner's 20 years experience in this industry has the capacity to bring. And so we actually collaborated with some friends outside of this particular platform to create our own. Okay, so we're gonna do just that and realign not just our particular group that started, but literally thousands and thousands of others all over the world. We have so many people lined up to be a part of this movement. We literally call it 40 days to 40,000. We expect to have at least 30 to 40,000 people join this movement in October when we launch and open the doors officially. And right now, this is why I said you have an exclusive opportunity. Right now, you have the opportunity to participate for $19.99. Literally, a $20 bill can pre-register you in what could be the greatest transfer of wealth in your life, right? And if, again, you believe that to be true after you see this information, right, and we can actually earn, you give us 1% of your trust, we'll earn the other 99% based on the results that we create. So let me go through the details. I told you about the trade alerts, but I didn't tell you about the whole system. So we have live trading sessions just like this with expert traders, some of whom actually have made over 7 figures in the trading industry, right? 6-figure traders that sit in live sessions just like this, and they answer questions for our new people who don't know anything about trading. They actually are not only guiding and coaching and answering questions, but guess what? They're mapping out the charts live. They're showing you trend lines. They're showing you support and resistance. They're showing you when there's a break. All of those things, you may not even know the terminology. All of that's built into your online programming and profile, right? The education is there, but we not only give you the knowledge, we allow you to apply that knowledge in our live trading sessions, and our traders will give you specific trades where you can mirror trade and make money like I did, right? Here's one of my first trading sessions. I grabbed my smartphone at 8 o'clock in the morning for the morning session, right? We have 3 sessions per day, morning, night, and early morning, right? The London session is at 2 a.m. It all fits whoever's schedule, right? Some people are different parts of the world. So you can plug in with whatever fits best for you. But I laid in my bed at 8 a.m., grabbed my smartphone, clicked on the Zoom link, and Coach Max, this dynamic trading coach, this young lady, gave out about 4 or 5 trades that day. And as I laid in my bed, I made over $200 literally in my pajamas, laying in my bed. And I said to myself, this is going to be amazing. How many people can we help with a system like that, where you don't have to be an expert? You just got to be able to copy the right cats. And boy, have we aligned really a superstar platform of traders and experienced business builders who can coach and teach you how to go all the way up these ranks on the business side. Remember, all of this you're looking at has nothing to do with the trades. The trade alerts come directly to your smartphone, so you know how to plug them in. And I told you 20,000 pips is a lot of profit. Just to give you an idea, 20,000 pips at 10 cents per pip, right? That could literally be extra $200 for somebody just following our traders, because those are the alerts that were given out in our live sessions. 20,000 pips in the month of July. If you did 10-cent pips, the cheapest you could do, you still made $200, right? But if you were a little more aggressive or a little bit more savvy and you know, more prepared, you actually could have done dollar pips or maybe 50-cent pips. So instead of 200, you could have made 400 or 1,000. Maybe if you did dollar pips, that's $20,000. Think about that, guys. Just playing an adult game of follow the leader, okay? And so all of this is going to launch in October. These systems are already being built out for you. The best part is you get to be first, a first mover, and have first mover's advantage. So let me explain what that means first and foremost in this compensation model. So that amazing suite of services we just mentioned, right? Trade alerts, live trading sessions, and the education to boot to make you become more efficient and effective at trading all on your own. Now you can actually share that with other people. So let's get right into how you would do that. Let me make this screen a little bit bigger. Hopefully you guys can still see my screen. And let's go ahead and dive right in. So first and foremost, right now, you're in an exclusive position to be the first. $19.99 locks you in. But when we open the doors, that entire subscription is a measly $99 a month, which I just told you, if you choose the smallest lot size in your trading in July at 10 cents a pip and you got in all of our live sessions, you still made $200, right? So that's not to say that you won't make more or less, just to know you that the trade alerts and the live sessions work. So you can actually cover the cost of your subscription just by plugging into the sessions. And if you decide you want to share this with other people, you might say, okay, check out this Zoom webinar we're doing at multiple times a day. So you don't ever have to do a presentation. We're setting up the systems for success. So when one of your contacts joins this Zoom link, they can actually see the information, join, and you didn't even have to share it. The system supports you. Once you have 3 members join you in this mission, your subscription fee is waived. So you could start out in October already with 3 who you've positioned for $20, right? But why would you stop there? Because there's a lot of money if you continue to teach people how to do that. So we have a strategy called Get 3 and Get Free. Not only will your subscription be free, but you can be financially free if you can duplicate that through the masses. And right now, for this exclusive time period of about 40 days, you can just load up the system on $20 registration. So when the lights come on, boy, does your video game is it amazing, the lights that go off, right? And when you see your check, you'll absolutely see some amazing lights. So let's talk specifically again how this works and how you move up the ranks. One of the first things I noticed about this business model was that I only had to refer 3 people, and I can go all the way to $500,000 a month by helping this community grow, right? And in our previous project, guys, in less than a year, where we actually brought this to the table, the highest you could make was $100,000 a month, and we still put in almost 80,000 people in less than a year. What do you think we're going to do here when we start off with 30 or 40,000? Right? We're going to open the doors with 30 or 40,000 people. And in a year's time, guys, that's going to absolutely multiply in the hundreds of thousands of people. And so here's how you climb those charts. Now, remember, you only have to have 3 that you personally bring to the community. But I know for a fact, you know way more than 3 people. I know I do, right? I know lots of people who want to be a part of a wealth transfer and be first in an investment club, or even in a business opportunity, to be one of the first movers. Always being first has its advantages, right? So, but that doesn't mean you have to stop at 3. So the 4th and the 5th and everyone else that you enroll, you can help somebody else get free, right? And we started a movement with that strategy, helping people get their 3. If you've got your 3, why wouldn't you give the next person that you have coming on board to someone else and help them get free? And that has created a movement. So once you're 3, you enroll, right? They get free. They have now 3 people. They become a founder, and you make $500 a month residual income on top of your trades, on top of the live sessions, on top of the trade alerts. You're making $125 a week just because you shared this with 3 people who shared it with 3 people. Right? If that continues to happen, not just in the month of September, October, November, but going forward, right, you're going to continue to grow this organization. And that first $500 level continues to grow, right? So once your 3 help their 3 get free, they make the same $500 that you were making, but that elevates you to $1,000 a month. Really, all you got to do is each one teach one. Help your 3 get to your level, and you consistently elevate not just yourself, but all of your team members. So help your 3 get to $500 a month, you make $1,000 a month, $250 a week. Help those 3 get their 3 founders to actual founder 2 and make $500 a month. You make $1,000 a month. Help them get to $1,000 a month, you get $2,000 a month. Help those 3 get to $2,000, and you get to $5,000 a month. And you say, well, that sounds too good to be true. Guess what? We did exactly that, guys, in just about 6 to 8 weeks, and imploded the entire system because it wasn't robust enough to absorb trying to create an organization of millions. And that is our mission, right? We have already developed an organization inside of 100 different countries, 80,000 people. You can't tell me, guys, that this isn't going to be an amazing journey over the coming years, and you guys get to be first movers in this particular project. Help your 3 founder 5,000s, right? Get to 5,000, you go 10,000, $2,500 a week. Help your 3 partners get to 10,000, you make 20,000, 5,000 a week. And again, you just keep stair stepping to 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, and $500,000 a month by helping us grow what? 3 by 3 by 3. Now, we have some people who said, you know what, I'm going to actually multiply that exponentially, because I know 10 people, right, with $20 who all want to be entrepreneurs and learn how to trade, right, and develop a skill set. Watch this, guys. If you could find 10 and they find 10, you're already at 100, over $2,000 a month residual income. I want you to do the math for what your belief level can stand, because I know many of you know more than 10 people who would join this movement globally, right? But let's just do that, extrapolate it down with 5. Let's say 5. You know 5, they enroll, and they enroll 5 of their friends. That's 25. You're already at $1,000 a month because you knew 5 who found 5. Right? But if the 25 found 5, that's 125. You're already at $2,000 a month. And what did you do? All you did was enroll 5. You say again, I know 10. Same scenario, 10, bringing 10, that's 100. You're already at $2,000 a month, right? If the 100 bring 10, guys, that's 1,000 people. You're at $20,000 a month, $5,000 a week. I hope you can dream big, because you get to structure this out right now for the next 6 weeks on paper for $20 a month. I mean, for $20 registration. And then, of course, you can actually explode your business when the doors open in October. Can you imagine having 1,000 pre-registrants, and when the doors open in October, you're earning $5,000 a week? What would that do, right? How would that change your life? Well, I tell you what. Our mission is to help 500 families just make an extra $500 a month, right? You have people on this line who would just love to make the extra $500 a month because the ends aren't meeting. Many people have lost income streams and they're looking to replace them. So our mission is to empower the masses to create 500 families with a $500 monthly residual. In order to do that, we're going to have to create lots of founder 5,000s, lots of ambassador 20s, right? So guys, lock in with us. Get ready for a wealth transfer, because this is just the beginning. You say, how do we lock in? Well, let me show you. This is you, right? Once you have 3, your subscription's free. But if you can help them get 3, you're already at $500 a month residual income. I want you to understand this, guys. If every time you fill a sheet like this up, and get this from the person who invited you, because they can share this sheet with you, but every time you fill up one sheet with 3 helping 3, you're already earning $500 a month residual, right? So this could be your brother, your sister, your cousin, and then their 3 best friends. You're already at $500 a month residual. But you increase your residual every time you can complete one of these, right? So if these people down here do the exact same thing, you go from $500 a month to $2,000 a month. And if they continue to duplicate that, 3 getting 3, you can go all the way, guys, to $500,000 a month. You may not believe that big, but I'm sure you all believe for 500. Start small, but dream big, because I'm telling you, this journey is going to absolutely be phenomenal. And we all have first movers advantage. Very rarely in life do you have an opportunity to be first on anything. And we have that opportunity today, guys. So here's what I would like to do, because I've painted enough vision. Hopefully you get to see the vision well before we even open the doors of the company. And I'll tell you a story real quick. Bill Gates, one of the wealthiest men in history, could not afford to pay his employees and also give them health benefits. So in the late 70s, early 80s, Bill Gates offered stock options in place of healthcare benefits because he couldn't afford them, right? And I'll tell you today, people would be enraged, right, if they couldn't get some good benefits. But they couldn't get them at Microsoft. So the janitors and the laundry, the lunchroom workers and the groundskeepers all got stock options. They weren't computer engineers making a 6 or 7 figure income in the early days of Microsoft. They were just cutting the grass and cooking the lunch for the people in the cafeteria. But because of the timing of being a first mover at Microsoft, the janitors, the groundskeepers, the lunchroom workers became multi-millionaires based on timing. I want you to understand, you may have heard it before, that being in the right place at the right time can be an amazing life-changing opportunity. Well, I don't know how many times you've had it in life, and I don't know how many times you're going to get it again. But I'm here to tell you, you are in the right place at the right time at the beginning of something special. So I'm going to close out the call right now because obviously you got questions. Get with the person who invited you so you can get all of those questions answered. But I'm here to tell you that we have about 40 days to lock in as many of these $20 positions, right? Anywhere in over 100 countries that Forex is traded. And I didn't even go into the details of how big Forex is, guys. But once you get involved, you'll see that people are earning money from their phone, from their laptop, all day, every day, without the controls of any employer, any boss, no parameters restricting them outside of their skill set and development. And that is absolutely freeing. And that's our mission. Our mission here is to help people become financially free so you can live your passion and your purpose. Instead of chasing money, we can learn to let money chase us. So I appreciate you all for being on. I do want to share one last thing. There will be another Zoom meeting at 8 p.m. So here's your opportunity. You literally have a chance to actually, let me pause the recording because I am recording. Stop that.